Julie Dodge, and I'm from Northwest High School. And I'd like to introduce the team. We have 3 juniors and 1 senior. Cindy LeFave is from Vandercook. Alex Bennett is from Napoleon, and he will be attending JC in the fall. Jeremiah Brandenburg is from Grass Lake, and Julia Rickabaugh is from Western. And I have had the pleasure of working with them in Orbitform for the past 2 weeks.
Hello everybody, my name is Cindy LeFave.
I'm Alex Bennett. I'm Jeremiah Brandenburg.
And I'm Julia Rickabaugh.
We're extremely excited to inform you about Orbitform's new product. But before we get started, we would like to thank Orbitform for allowing us to be a part of their company and for being so involved with us during this opportunity. Without further ado, we would like to start our presentation with a little video about Orbitform.
Since 1984, Orbitform has delivered over 7,000 custom assembly machines to customers internationally. For machine integrators, Orbitform manufactures a standard line of power heads and custom assembly components, as well as innovating former machines for the benefits of customers. Orbitform is not limited to one line of production and will customize any assembly machine for your needs. Orbitform is a unique company as it offers such a wide variety of machines and systems. Orbitform has all their machine parts, tooling, spare parts, and systems within their 120,000 square foot facility in Jackson, Michigan.
We were given the task of bringing to light Orbitform's second generation articulating roller forming head, now including the process monitoring feature. This product is first on the market and only 3 weeks old. By adding the process monitoring feature to the articulating roller forming head, customers gain the ability to control and adjust force horizontally and vertically, once again delivering solutions to their customers' needs.
Orbitform provides services such as assembly analysts, tooling development, and batch production runs. Also, they make custom machines for all their customers that need. Orbitform has a wide variety of assembly machines such as over-riveting, fastening, impact riveting, hot upset forming and riveting, projection resistance welding, assembly automations, conveying systems, and roller forming all under one roof.
Orbitform delivers and manufactures machines and parts to a wide variety of industries, from automotive to aerospace and even furniture. On the screen here, there are 2 lists. The one on the left is a list of all current customers who use roller forming, and the one on the right is a list of all competitors that do roller forming. Orbitform is currently the leader in this process.
So we keep mentioning roller forming, but I'm pretty sure not everyone knows what it is or what it does. Roller forming is a non-contact process using a spinning roller head with 2 or more rollers that apply a symmetrical force to form a part. As you can see, this is static roller forming, where the roller head is stationary, can only move up and down, and can only form a lip onto a part such as this. And this is articulating roller forming, where the roller head can move up and down as well as in and out, forming not only a lip, but as well as a groove into the part. As you will see on this, the top was forming a lip, right below that is forming a groove, all by an articulated roller forming head. Roller forming is used for flaring, forming a lip, crimping, and forming grooves in cylindrical parts that are just too large for other processes. These are some applications that roller forming can assemble, such as ball joints, parts of transmissions, airbag cylinders, and truck air brakes.
So, we keep on talking about this new generation 2. Well, generation 1 is the first one we made. It is a vertical force machine that comes down and makes a part like you just see the lip. Generation 2, I'm sorry. Right. So the generation 2 features the vertical and horizontal. That's where the new part comes in. It comes in and out, so it can form new products, as you see in the video. It can increase accuracy of the parts, reduce scrap rate, and better process validation for the customer.
Now with this new system, it can improve the accuracy of parts because the resolution on the machine can be adjusted to within 1/1000th of an inch. Now, just to put that in perspective, the average human hair is about 3/1000th of an inch. Now, this new system can also improve the quality of parts because it can detect bad parts as they are forming. Also, they can detect bad parts before they are even formed, so you don't waste the material, and the operator can shut down the machine and make the necessary adjustments to fix the part. Now, as Jeremiah said earlier, this process monitoring system features both horizontal and vertical force and distance. Now with that, our customers can see the exact process a part went through to be made. This is very helpful in the serialization process that many companies use because it helps keep track of the part and see if the part was made correctly to its specifications.
This next video is a visual example of the process monitoring synced with the roller forming head machine. As you will see, the red lights will turn green. That is referring to the machine notifying that the part is being made, completed, and done correctly.
Will the products it creates be safe? This is probably the #1 question in any industry when creating a new product. Here are some of the major recalls that have happened recently. On November 7, 2014, the New York Times reported that Takata knew about its defective airbags. And since then, at least 130 people have either been killed or injured due to these defective airbags. Now, Takata is projected to lose over $9 billion to this. In another recent incident, GM had to recall millions of their cars due to their faulty ignition switch in their vehicles. And their total losses have come to $1.2 billion so far. Now, with this new process monitoring system, and featured in the Generation 2 roller former, they can help to prevent mishaps and recalls like this in the future and see the exact process a part went through to be made.
We have created multiple sales templates that Orbitform's marketing team can use in the future with their customers.
As see here on the screen, this is an email we made for the marketing team of Orbitform. They're currently using our email to talk to customers. In this email, it lays all the base work for the new Generation 2. So you would send it to them, and they'll understand, and they'll email you back.
That is on page 3 in your booklet. Pages 4 through 5 have our paper option as shown on the screen. The left side has our template that is currently in place, and the right side has our flyer. And this here is the back. These flyers can be passed out at the assembly show, which Orbitform regularly attends in October. We also looked at the website 10times.com for more information on other trade shows, but the cost outweighed the benefits. So we looked at shows that potential customers would be exhibiting at. The information we were able to gather on the customers can be used to update Orbitform's customer database or to send out specialized emails. There are more details on this process, pages 8 through 10, and Orbitform is currently using.
So we made 2 cell phone pitches. Our first one here is a conversation. This is when they already know what it is or the current customer. Our second one is a voicemail. You leave them if they have no idea what they're talking about, no customer, and here's a voiceover of the voicemail.
Good morning, this is Sydney LaFave from Orbitform. You purchased our articulating roller forming head system September 12, 2015. We have enhanced the articulating roller forming head system to include process monitoring. It is available as a modular tooling head or as a complete turnkey system. For more information, call us at 800-957-4838 and a member of our sales team will be happy to speak with you.
Sorry, she likes to talk for herself a little bit. All this material will be available for the Orbitform sales team on iPad.
And in conclusion, we hope to have shed some light on this new innovative product. And we'd like to thank Orbitform once again and Michigan Works Southeast for putting on this amazing opportunity for us. And all of you for coming out today. You've been a wonderful audience. And remember, if you want to have high quality parts, reduction of scrap rate, increased profits, and much more, then join the revolution at Orbitform.
You know, I've watched all 6. The thing that's hardest for me to believe, and I've been there all along, is it's only been 2 weeks. I mean, they have every team accomplished great things in a short amount of time. And the reason that it happened is because 6 companies took a risk and asked a question. So I'm going to be looking for new companies, new questions, so that we can expand this important process. Judges?
I'm curious if you knew anything about roller forming before you entered iChallengeU.
I believe none of us knew about this new roller forming.
So what was your reaction and initial approach to be given the challenge?
We were all amazed about this amazing new product. I mean, it's fascinating just what it does.
Especially this is only 3 weeks old. Like the engineer we talked to is like, yeah, we're just done with it. So it was really surprising. We walked on the floor, we saw the model, and it was like, this thing's older than my tennis shoes, like younger than my tennis shoes. So it was really weird seeing something that makes machines, that makes products. Because you never think about, okay, well, I'm getting tennis shoes from Myers. Well, okay, they make the machine that makes the tennis shoes. So it's just kind of a weird idea to think about.
Nice job on that, by the way. I felt like I was at a trade show. Did you guys work more with like the sales department? Did you work a lot with the sales team to come up with a lot of this, or was it more like you said with the engineering department? How to come up with?
It was a good mix of both. We had to get more information on the product, but as well as more information on selling the product and giving out that information about it.
We talked with the sales and marketing teams to figure out what things they already had in place to make it easier for our processes to be implemented, but they didn't know a lot about the product itself, so we spent 2 days talking with engineers to become, we are experts on this one,